Oh, holy night, the stars are brightly shining. It's the night.
Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel for another video. I want to thank Campfire Curriculums for sponsoring today's video, which is going to be me cleaning out this morning cart that I have in preparation for our Christmas schooling. I'm gonna share with you guys a little bit about how I scale things back, and honestly, I haven't cleaned my cart out since the beginning of the school year, and there's some things that I had high hopes for that we're just not getting to that I'm gonna go ahead and take out of here and just kind of get it prepped for Christmas, and then also prepped for when we start back to school after the Christmas holiday, and we're not doing any traveling, and it's just gonna be back to a very focused time of schooling. But before we start diving into my mess here, I want to share with you guys, I did a video last month in November on holiday unit studies from Campfire Curriculums. I shared with you guys about their 2 units for Thanksgiving that are wonderful. And then I also showed you guys in that video a look at their Christmas units. So I wanted to remind you guys today, since tomorrow is December the 1st, or in like one day, it's December the 1st, that if you have not purchased your Christmas Around the Campfire unit from Campfire Curriculums, or in the season Caroling Noel Christmas unit, which we did last year, which is fantastic. We loved it. I loved learning about the history of all of those traditional songs. It was so well done. My older kids were fascinated. My younger kids loved it as well. It was so great. So we did that one last year. This year we're gonna do their Christmas Around the Campfire unit, which is why it's down here so I can get it in my cart. I will do this as a morning reading, during the month of December, and honestly, probably a little bit after. But I wanted to remind you guys about these because I know a lot of you are like me and you want to have all your ducks in a row for your Christmas schooling. So when you purchase a unit from Campfire Curriculums, it's going to be a direct PDF download. So there's no waiting on curriculum shipping, there's no delay. If you buy it right now, you'll have access to it almost immediately, and you can get it set up and start right away. So if you are looking for a fun addition to your homeschool this December, or you want to pause on your history curriculums and all of the other things, which we definitely do in December, and make time for something fun like this, Campfire Curriculums is such a great thing to incorporate, especially if you have kids that span multiple ages. So I showed both units in my last video, which is called Holiday Unit Studies for the Whole Family. So if you want to get a more in-depth look, go check out that video. But I'll show you briefly a look inside of this unit that we are going to be starting basically tomorrow from the time you guys are seeing this video. And I just want to encourage you, if you're looking for something simple, I am all about simplicity. If you're looking for something simple that you can do a lot, or you can just do some reading, this is the way to go. They have crafts, they have projects, they have core connections that can make it your kids' entire curriculum for the month of December. Or if you just want something simple to focus on the season, just to change up, to keep things fun and exciting, this is great for that, and it's simple. That's what I love. I'm not collecting 9,000 different books and resources and materials and all of that. It's so simple. It's all in one. It's open and go, ready for you. You can start tomorrow with me. So that link will be down below if you guys want to get your hands on either of the Christmas units that Campfire Curriculums offers. So here's a quick look at the one that we will be doing this year. This is Christmas Around the Campfire from Campfire Curriculums. I have printed out the advanced level. They do have multiple levels to choose from depending on the age of your kids, but I just prefer to do that one. This is basically their original Christmas unit. Last year they released a new one called Caroling Noel. So there's 12 lessons in here, and they do give you a sample schedule to follow. And then basically you just read it to your children, and any QR codes or anything like that are all contained there. You can decide to do the projects, or you can skip over the projects. You can do the discussion questions, or you can write those out. There's really endless creative ways to use their Christmas unit. So that is a little peek at the one we're going to be doing, Christmas Around the Campfire by Campfire Curriculums. I'll do it every day in morning time, and you guys can grab it now. It's not too late. You don't have to wait for it to ship, which makes it super convenient. Okay, so here's the situation, you guys. When at the beginning of this school year, I kind of filled the cart with things that I thought that we would use, books I thought we would go through. I made a video on how I kind of changed it from morning basket to morning meeting, just to be more aware and honestly a necessity to be more aware of my time, especially with my high school aged kids. And so I've been feeling a little bit kind of defeated in the aspect that I just haven't been getting to everything I want to get to as often as I would like to get to it. And so what I'm going to do, besides adding in like our Campfire Christmas unit so that I have it ready to go tomorrow, is kind of grouping things into basically like rotations. So I'll show you guys a little bit more of what I mean. This is not going to resume though until after December. So in the month of December, I definitely pare everything down, and I'll show you guys exactly what we're gonna be going through for the month of December. But I'm kind of getting things ready for after that too, so that when we take our Christmas break, when we come back in January, this is all refreshed and I have a system ready to go, so that I'm not constantly feeling like there's so many books in that cart that I really want to read and I'm just not getting to any of them. So I'm kind of reorganizing and restructuring this, and if none of this makes sense, hopefully by the end it will. Just keep in mind I have 2 high schoolers, one of which who has a job, one of which who is enrolled in college, and then I have an 8th grader, and then I have a 6th grader. So I told you guys last year, if you watch all of my videos, that this was going to be a year of change. And I also confided in you guys that I don't love change. And so I am being as gracious as I can be with myself and also with my kids as we adjust to all of these different moving pieces, besides just the normal moving pieces of life, you know, like me working, us homeschooling, 4 kids, 4 personalities, husband's job schedules, activities, commitments. Now we have jobs, now we have college, now we have, you know, there's just so many things going on. And so this cart being full of all this stuff is just kind of staring at me, reminding me that it might not look like that anymore. And so I just want to free myself of that as we start the second half of our school year. So this is kind of like a 2-for-1 video. I'll show you what we're doing for Christmas and explain what we're pausing on, and then I'm going to kind of group things so that I have like day 1, day 2, day 1, day 2, and just alternating, but like groups of books, if that makes sense, like a little cycle kind of. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do now.
Christ was born all night, divine, all night, divine, led by the light of faith, serenely beaming, with glowing hearts His cradle we stand, so lit by light, our stars sweetly gleaming. Here come the wise men from Orient land, the King of Kings laid us lowly manger in all our trials, born to be our friend. Oh, fall on your knees. Oh, hear.
Okay, so little update. I've pulled out some things that we're just not using or getting to. I also pulled out a few worksheets that I have for my youngest daughter that I want her to do. So this was from the winter bundle I shared, and then this is from Arrows and Applesauce. This goes really well with what she's just been covering with science, and so I pulled that out because I want to have those handy. So basically, for morning meeting, every single day for December, the Christmas season, we will watch World Watch News, which is on the computer, so obviously I can't show that. We will do a reading from Campfire Curriculums. We will read our daily Advent out of here. In here, I have all the Bibles and the Christmas Bible studies, which we started already, because I know better than to leave that all for December. So the Bibles and the Bible studies stay in here. This is my little reading, and I read that every day. And then our read aloud is the Long Winter, and I read that once or twice a week. So that's everything for December. Everything else for morning time, we take a pause on. That's what our morning time looks like. And then we do independent subjects upstairs, math, English, science, and electives. And honestly, some days we might not get to all of those things upstairs, but this is a priority. And so our school days always start with this. Now, that's December, okay? That I'm taking out because we're just not getting to those things. Over here. So in the cart, I have all of my answer guides for history and apologetics here. I had a bunch of really random loose papers in there that I cleaned out. The second section is history curriculum for my high schoolers here, my younger kids down here. On the bottom is my youngest daughter's science units, or science unit. We are going through kingdoms and classifications from the good and the beautiful, and we are having a ton of fun with this. This is the first unit that I've ever taught to her by herself. So that's been a new experience. And I did get the book packs for these, and this one is so fun. She loves quizzing me, and then I quiz her, and it's just really fun. So we are having a ton of fun with that. That's actually why I wanted to put those additional worksheets in there. So that's her science. This is history for everyone. And then up top is where I will put these books, which are like Bible study books. And you can see I've got 3 here and 3 here. And that's it, because I really have to be conscious of my kids' time and my time. So I'm going to kind of organize this and grab our Bible studies from upstairs, because obviously in January we'll be done with the Christmas ones and starting a new one. So let me go and get those, and then I'll show you guys how I'm planning to go through this. All right, so here are the next Bible studies we'll be doing. These are from Not Consumed, and I'll link them. But that's what we'll be moving on to once December passes and we're done with those. So now I have 2 groupings of books together. We did start these books at the beginning of the year, these kind of read aloud books. Quite the contrast in subject matter. There's a reason for that. this is, a serious topic, and this is just totally lighthearted. So we're about halfway done with each of these. I anticipate finishing them pretty quickly once we get into January. I've really had to let go of the idea of reading a chapter book a week, basically. That's just not happening anymore. And if I'm honest, it's been kind of rough on me. So I just feel like we should have read so many more things by now, but we're just focused on different things at the moment. So anyway, this is one stack. So let's say I go through these 3 on Monday. That's like our read aloud. And then this I would do Tuesday. So that is a section. Then Wednesday, then Thursday, and then Friday we shorten this up, and I usually will just read from that one. So kind of opposition, so kind of like 2 groupings, and then the Bible study we do every day. So that'll be what we'll be getting back to in January. So I'm just gonna put this all back in the cart now. And then for December, that's what we're doing. We're taking a pause on all of this.
Oh, hear the angel voice says, oh, night divine.
So that's going to be it, you guys. Thank you so much for watching today's video and getting my morning cart prepared for me. I feel very good about our homeschool going into the month of December. I feel very good about all of the things that I have chosen to pause for the month of December and focus on for the month of December. We, of course, will be taking time off and savoring that, not even thinking or feeling any type of like, oh no, are we taking too much time off? No, 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 no. I have learned, and my encouragement to you today is savor the season, enjoy it, and there is always January, and there is always cold, gray February to get back to doing all of the other curriculum pieces. Enjoy December, enjoy the season, enjoy homeschooling, and enjoy your time off. So thank you so much for watching, friends. Don't forget to check the links to Campfire Curriculums. That will be down below, and you guys can get started right away so that you're not feeling behind. Start your unit tomorrow and decide how you want to incorporate it. Maybe you do it every day, maybe you do it once a week. You get to choose. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys again soon. Bye, friends.
The weary world rejoices, for yonder breaks